Hello everybody. So Scotch Brite wheels are very useful for many things, getting rid of hard edges, finishing full flat grinds, evening out the finish, on full flat grinds. It's not a full flat grind, you get a lot of bleed over. Even polishing, I don't know about polishing, but smoothing out handles, micarta, it's very useful. This is a very fine here. And but they get really dirty. And you can kind of tell the difference. What I'll do at first is vacuum them, which helps a little bit. But it gets to a point where you got to do something more. This bucket full of water and Dawn. Good old Dawn. What I do after a while, take a bucket of water and Dawn, take your belt, stick it in there. So this is fresh, this is clean water. And then agitate. And you can kind of see, maybe, already, how dirty the water is. And when you dump this out, there'll be shit at the bottom. Wood, dust, micarta dust, metal dust, will be at the bottom. So you just want to agitate this around for a while. Yeah, you can probably tell how the water's getting dirty. So yeah, I'll agitate this for a while, like this, stir basically, and then I will leave it sitting as well. Leave it sitting for a while. This is there's two different kinds of Scotch Brite belts. Woven and non-woven. This is a woven one, and they're about twice the price. I think it's worth it. They're tighter. They track a little bit straighter, or at least in my experience they do. They're more controllable. So those are the ones I would recommend. And then I'll leave that to sit here for, by the rest of the day, or so. I'm going to show you guys some stuff real quick, what I did today. Another beefy one. Green micarta. Slight drop point. See, for instance, if you used a Scotch Brite belt on this bevel, you would get transfer over to this finish on top, which is no good obviously, but it is good for breaking edges. No edge on this one yet, but it's like I said, just finished this up a little bit ago. Or you got it, not finished it, but got it to this point. Finish this one up as well. I just got to fill that. This is a little this will happen a lot more often with wood for sure than with micarta, but you'll get little tip blowouts like that. And to fix that, just take some epoxy, mix in some rosewood sand or whatever kind of wood you're working with, mix in some sawdust from whatever kind of wood it is, and then fill that hole and just sand it off after it's dry. And obviously the hole still, the imperfection will still be there, but you won't be able to see it. I put a pin through. This is a partial tang. First time I've tried to do it with rosewood. Usually I use G10 for the partial tangs. But this is such a small skinny knife that it'll work really well. You know, you're not going to be beating on this thing. Balance is right there. Brass. This one's got 3/16 fittings. But yeah, so I think that's it. Maybe I'll stick the results of the belt cleaning on the back of this, but probably not. Anyway, see you next time. So it's been about 4 hours or so. In the meantime, made a sheath for this little bugger here. Works well. Round out the package. So we got our Scotch Brite belt's been soaking. See what we got. Do a little rinsage, rinse size. Of course, this won't make it a brand new belt, but it does help big time. See what we got in the bottom of this bucket here. But you can see the water basically black. You can dump it out slow and keep a lot of the scuzz in there. Now it's staying suspended, but like I say, you can see how dirty that water is. If you let it settle, you can. It's amazing how much crud gets in those things. So now we have a cleaner belt. Before it was, I don't know if you remember, but it was all caked with stuff. Say goodbye, Arlo. Arlo. Say goodbye to everyone. Say goodbye. He doesn't care about you guys. Alright, we'll catch you later.